Own Your Truth with life strategist Laura T. Real advice for regular people. Now, here's Laura.
It first starts off with the individual, right? Looking at what does the individual want their experience to be, and then looking at your overall experience and how does the individual fit into that experience. I think so often we go the other way. I mean, how many salespeople have you heard of who are like, oh my God, I have this crazy goal. Oh, well, who set the goal? Oh, management set the goal. Well, what did you do last year? Nothing close to that. Okay, well, how often do you reach your goal? We don't often reach our goal.
Well, that's called a problem.
Right? Why do people keep setting goals that can't be reached? And so, really looking at what is the overall result that you want for your team? And then how do each of the individuals fit into that result? And you're using much of the same equation. You're kind of just flipping it, right? So you look at your result and then how do the people fit into it while looking at each individual goal and what do they want? Because you can't want something for someone more than they want it for themselves.
That's a really interesting viewpoint, because the thing that made me think of is a lot of times we're telling people what we want from them rather than what do they want, right? Because when you can figure out kind of the happy medium between those two, that's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. Well, and it closes the gap, right? Most often, when we're hiring people, we hire based on skill and we fire based on attitude. And so we're not doing enough to understand what is the attitude, what are the wants and desires of the people that we're hiring. When you look at Gallup has a poll every year of engagement, it averages around 67% of people, U.S. working population, are disengaged or actively disengaged in the workplace. And I look at that, and obviously I see it through my filter, which is there's a disconnect between what they want and what they're doing. And a lot of that has to do with helping people get clarity around what they really want and then articulating that and putting it into practice in the work.